Healthy now. I like it. Thank you, sir.
Rick, I know your stars showed up there in Monday. Talk about the contributions you guys from Dallas tonight, particularly since they played last.
Yeah, you know, I really felt he was going to be a factor in the game heading into it. Wasn't sure exactly when to put him in. But, you know, when we got to the third quarter, it just seemed like it was time. They were making a run. Randolph had gotten involved a little bit, and we've been double teaming and fronting, and that opens up other things. So we, you know, had Sam play it straight up, and you know, over the course of time he was in there, he was a big plus because he was able to guard. His length was a factor. He rebounded, blocked shots, and he did some great things offensively as well. So very happy for him. You know, after the other night, it was, and it just, I think it's. This game's a microcosm of what our center position is going to have to be. It's going to have to be a four-man team that, you know, has a mission every night to cover the position, you know, to guard, screen, roll, you know, score the right amount of points and help us get wins. And you know, the spirit on the bench was really terrific tonight. It was a game where we had to hang in the entire time because Memphis really threw everything they had at us, even though they were back-to-back. And Sam was a big part of it, and a lot of guys were.
The defensive effort in the second quarter, really about the bench, how much did that kind of get your team going there?
Well, we defended great in the first half. They scored more in the second half, but we were able to, you know, stay the course and still outscore them slightly, you know, which is big. And look, I just was talking to the club about it. I mean, we had some let-ups at the end when we had the lead, and this is one of the real challenges in this league. You know, leagues are very hard to build, and yet human nature oftentimes takes over, and you relax and you allow a guy a shot and he makes a three and or something. And we had 3 or 4 of those plays that you know, that just keeps a team in a game, and it's what happened in the Milwaukee game. And we gotta fight that, and you know, we're in a situation where we're one of 6 or 7 teams fight for two or 3 playoff spots. I mean, that's what it's going to come down to, and concentration and focus and attention to detail are going to carry the day as to who gets in and who has a chance to advance.
Talk about the way you guys passed the ball tonight, 25 assists on the white basket.
Well, we needed to pass it well because, you know, you just can't dribble up and try to go through their defense. They got too many great defenders, and their system is really strong. So we needed ball movement, we needed stops. You know, we had a good turnover night going at halftime, and then they turned us over in the second half, but we were able to survive it. But I thought we passed it good. You know, we played unselfishly. But they're a team that's going to get their share of deflections and steals, and they got a lot in the second half.
This is the second straight game that Vince led you guys an assist. What are you seeing from him as a facilitator right now?
Well, we need him to play the game. You know, he's a kind of player that demands attention. His ability to make threes and make plays, you know, it brings the defense close. And then, you know, he can either hit the roll man or he can hit one of the guys on the perimeter. And, you know, tonight, again, I think, you know, Wright didn't have the game he had the other night, obviously. But this shows the difference in the physicality of those 2 opponents and the level of defense. And, you know, I mean, but having that extra weapon, it just really helps Vince. It really does.
Anything else? All right. Thanks.